So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. He's gone for goal. And that is doing no harm at all.
Aberdeen certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Turan, he's free.
He's having a shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Not a defender in sight, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Attention, attention, le trafic risque d'être très dense dès le coup de sifflet final.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, he's chance for a shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played towards the other side. And here's Mbappe. Shot, surely! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Great ball, and he's in here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Thuram. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's made its way to him. France leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Valverde. Bellingham. First quarter of an hour gone. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. Now it's Doué. That's tidy. Doué takes a shot! Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Look at the big chance! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. And here's Rodrigo. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Tchouaméni. Doué.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tchouaméni. Now that looks a deep... Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. Crosses it in. France are looking to go forward now. It's come to nothing. And that's put paid to a promising move. Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kante has given away a free kick. Looking to play him in. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, this is a great position. Mbappe for Olise. Olise. Oh, good ball. He's free, he has got space. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Olise. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great run on the overlap here. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Deep cross. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
This possibly the last play of the half. Rodrigo is there and he can get that clear. Rodrigo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
France really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
France go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Not the most accurate pass. Spread out to the left. Knocks it into space. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Valverde. Bellingham. Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Alexander-Arnold deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Eder Militao. Mbappe. Chouameni. France finding their passes. Valverde. The ball has bounced loose now. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. France are 2 up early in the second half. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rodrigo, he's being urged to shoot. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
Madrid have their second corner now.
24. À leur place, le numéro 7. Le numéro 19.
And he's there to clear it.
Changement en cours.
France still have the cards to affect this game. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior ploughing through the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Camavinga. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Howson. And it's Rudiger. Goulet. Thinks about the shot. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chouameni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele demonstrating his defensive quality there. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Dembele. It's a good run down the right. Pinches it off him. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Koundé. Hernandez. And it's Conte. Looking for the run. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Chers spectateurs,
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Lovely feet. Chouameni does well to get it back. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Howson with the slide tackle there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now this could be a chance. And it's Valverde. Nice to see. Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rudiger. Now, can they get him away?
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he shapes to shoot! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Koundé clears it away. Doué wins the duel this time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Valverde.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Looking to play him in. She's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Tchouaméni plays it short. Tries a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Tchouaméni. Elise. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Howson. Half an hour played now. And here's Rodrigo. Valverde. Tchouaméni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Doué driving forwards. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Valverde has created one goal already. Alexander-Arnold. And that's not going to reach. And he thumps it clear. Nicely weighted ball. Rodrigo is wide and looking to get onto this. Bellingham. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Little pass back. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Bellingham. Tchouaméni. And he's forced to go back. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Defending was strong and firm. Good ball, good take. He's being urged to shoot. Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Valverde is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid have their second corner now. Tchouaméni with the short one. Oh, this looks sharp. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe is fouled. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tchouaméni. And it's Conte. Now it's Thuram. And he's searching through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. Olise is standing over this one.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Mbappe! Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. This is the time you need that pace.
Doué. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Tchouaméni gets across and deals with it. And it's Doué. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's found the chance! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. There seemed no way back, but they are level. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 25.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Le numéro 19.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Goulet. Guendouzi. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
He's tried one! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Mbappe goes short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Dembele. Rabiot. This looks promising. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Camavinga. Goulet. And here's Mbappe. And he was alert to it. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, strongly challenged there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is great defending, so alert.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Upamecano. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, super find. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rabiot. Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Oh, it's Dembele.
Might want to be careful there.
It's run loose here. Ball is over the line.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8, le numéro 4. À leur place, le numéro 26.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Changement.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9. À sa place.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Barcola. And it's Fofana. Hernandez. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Goulet. Rabiot. Barcola. He's got away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Alaba. And it's Camavinga. And it's Carvajal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Dembele. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And this is Dembele. Oh, that's nice. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Searching pass he's played there. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mbappe! He's on it, can he get away? Goes for a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Calm, composed, confident. We've reached the midway point in extra time. France come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And if you're just back, the action is back underway already. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Kamavinga. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Alaba. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior receives it in a... shoots! No mistake! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
That was a given, it always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So all square, and not for the first time. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go for it.
Can he finish? Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
There's the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Tchouaméni. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And that's a dangerous ball. He's having a shot! And he hits the net! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't...
And that is it. There will be penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. Mbappe, first in line. And he's found the net.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Vinicius Junior is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
France are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. 2 to the good. Madrid can't afford to miss another one. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Hernandez is the third man to step forward. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
France with the chance to go 2 up. And he's put them 2 in front. Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Yes, that's how you do it.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Barcola is able to finish it here. Oh, he saved it!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outsteered him there, which gave him the edge.
Madrid are looking to save match point. It's in, he's kept them in it. 3-3. So both teams effectively 1 kick away from the precipice. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. That's it! It is done! France fall short in the lottery that is the penalty. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have already started here.
Chance, surely! Mbappe! Irrepressible!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Valverde. France do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. Conte. Doué. And it's Tchouaméni. It's a threatening chance for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Tchouaméni, more and more pressure on the ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Saliba. Upamecano. Now Saliba. Tchouaméni. And it's Doué. Ball played for Conte. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. France are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Mbappe! Howson gets rid without sophistication. Olise. He's decent chance! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Doué.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, super ball! Oh, that's nice. Real chance here. And it's made its way... Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Could move up a gear here. Valverde, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Bellingham. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, sweet feet.
Olise. Good driving run. Valverde.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Olise, and he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! Now there's a fight. Can he finish? It's hit the uprights. Valverde. That's Rudiger. Could be danger here. Now it's Thuram. Muscular approach does pay off here. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. This possibly the last play of the half. Tchouaméni with the short one. Valverde proves just a little bit too strong. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rudiger, pressing high and with purpose. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Valverde. Tries to play it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Rodrigo. That ball looks a good one. Koundé cuts it out. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. No way through, so back it comes. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
It's their
24.
second corner of the game.
Le numéro 25. Le numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 19.
Upamecano clears
Le
it
numéro
away.
14. Le numéro 7. Attention, changement.
Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's looking wide, and the counter-attack is on for France. Oh, just skips past his man. Great shoots! They've done it! France are back on level terms. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe! Bullish header! Has fallen kindly here. It's a goal! And they're back in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Threads one in. Vinicius Junior.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Here's a sharp little ball here.
Mbappe.
And the shot! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Madrid take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now he's got space here. Konate calmly anticipates. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's going to be disappointed with that. Howson. Chouameni. This is Dembele. Great chance! Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Dembele being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's had it taken off him. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's had it nicked away. And here's Thuram. Goulet. It's Vinicius Junior. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now Eder Militao. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that has left him in a heap. Chouameni. Now Eder Militao. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, super find. And the finish! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was a frustrating game. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And already we're underway here.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Valverde. Passing nice and neat. Played out to the left flank. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
And the counter is on.
Now it's Dembele. Camavinga. Camavinga ploughing through the middle.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
Upamecano
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Real chance!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner.
And he's there to clear it.
Valverde. Mbappe. France
So far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Camavinga.
Oh, that's neat.
And it's Conte.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's the chance to counter.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he finish? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Traoré. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Good ball, good take. Decent chance! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Might be danger here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Opts for safety. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter.
Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That has not gone well. And it's Traoré. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior
Has been caught there, it's a foul.
Vinicius Junior. Distributed tidily. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Vinicius Junior.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Madrid have their third corner. Oh, that was vital. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get it through? Half-time getting close now. Chance here to counter. Rudiger. Tchouameni. Valverde. That is a brilliant interception. Doué. Oh, it's Dembele.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Tchouameni. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
France really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. And here's Valverde. He's cut it out. Doué. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Doué. Now it's Camavinga. Doué. Valverde. Tchouameni. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Chooses to go cross-field. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's... And he shoots! Camavinga crosses it in.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
À leur place, le numéro 11. Le numéro 14. Changement.
Dembele with the short one. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
And he's played it back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba, and it's Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Tchouaméni threads one in. So much time and space here. There's the shot! And he's there to get it away. He's a sharp little... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's managed to get free. Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Strong running down that left flank.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Camavinga. He might have to go it alone here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's in a great position here. He's got away. Delivery from Mbappe. Mbappe. Rabiot. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 25. Le
Into
numéro
extra
4,
time we go.
le numéro 8. À leur place, le numéro
Fofana.
26. Le numéro
To
15.
Guendouzi.
Le numéro
Lovely
18.
ball and a real chance
Attention,
now.
Changement.
And he's certainly... Chance for a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that might well be that! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So we have our breakthrough. Howson. Tchouaméni. Now Howson. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! It's bounced back off the post. It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And it's Arda Güler. And he's heaved it away. Tchouaméni. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe.
1 minute.
Konate gets it away. Oh, good ball! And the finish! Off the post! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Rabiot getting this one clear. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. Can he finish? And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Guendouzi. Rabiot, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rabiot was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Arda Güler. This looks promising. Great chance! It's in! All set up now for a dramatic climax! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11.
We have got changes here from both sides,
Le
in
numéro
fact.
18. Changement en
This
cours.
is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
France moments now away from seeing this one out. Guendouzi. And it's Fofana. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Hernandez. Howson cuts out the pass. Camavinga. Stood up well to him there. Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's that, the end. France can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Mbappe claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, I guess it's a result that's best described.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And as you can see, we've already started here. It's Dembele! Koundé. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And that's been won straight back.
Camavinga.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good...
Takes a shot! Goal, France!
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Oh, it's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eder Militao.
Now it's Rodrigo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Can he finish?
Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And he can clear it away. Bellingham. It's a searching pass. Howson cuts out the pass. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's Bellingham.
Great chance! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Camavinga unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Half an hour played now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's played it in low. Played into space. Now it's Mbappe.
That's a good run he's making there. He is through here. Mbappe.
A lot of space ahead of him.
Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Valverde.
And it's Valverde.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Camavinga. Here's Tchouaméni.
Dembele.
Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. In with the challenge. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Valverde. Rodrigo. Thinks one through. Rodrigo.
Temps additionnel,
And that should get the job done. Now it's Dembele. Not the most accurate pass. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And it's Doué. Camavinga. France looking to pass their way through. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Tries to pass it through. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Chouameni. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. And that has been cleared. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Valverde. Chouameni. Madrid finding their passes. Camavinga. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rudiger. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Valverde. He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Rodrigo, and the shot! He's scored! And the comeback is complete! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 25.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Yellow or red? It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably
took the harder choice.
Attention, changement.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Opts for safety. Eder Militao, back towards the middle. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Alaba. Rudiger.
Vinicius Junior.
He's herring after that one. He can run onto that.
Vinicius Junior. He's away.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
France are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? Played into space out wide.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. That's going to go a long way. France. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. France did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
The action has already started.
Looking for the run. Played through for the wide man.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That is Conte.
Harrison promptly onto that, and that is that.
Valverde. Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
And here's Rodrigo. Gives it back. Bellingham.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? Lobbed in behind. Tchouameni. Rodrigo. Spread it left. Oh, he's played it in low. Thuram.
That is Conte.
Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Alexander-Arnold.
Bellingham. Tries to play it through.
Conte. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe going full tilt down the left.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Mbappe. Cross into the box. Mbappe with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Olise, and that interception was most necessary. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Knocks it out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doué. Olise receives it in a good position here. Olise! Front. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Rodrigo.
France really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Bellingham. Chouameni. Chance, surely! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Valverde really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. France are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Thuram. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. And he's running through. Big chance! One-on-one! Danger averted for now. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Valverde. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Doué. Shot could be... Thuram! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
À leur place, le numéro
So we have a
7.
breakthrough.
Le numéro
Now, how
19.
will things develop from here? Threads one in. Mbappe gets into a good position. And it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Oh, this looks sharp. Nicely spread. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Vinicius Junior. Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Le numéro 4.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Can he spark a counter here? Now, can they get him away? Well, that's beautifully weighted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options.
And the shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To turn a deficit into a lead. it round. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Madrid get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Chouameni, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Guendouzi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball. Camavinga. And it's Hernandez. That's Rabiot. Dembele. That's a decent clearance. Cleared without complication. Played out wide. Tries to pass it through.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Alaba. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Carvajal. Goulet. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Alaba. And it's Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. Look at the space here. Camavinga. He is through here. Oh, that's nice. And they've switched it over to the other side. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
3 minutes.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Now Eder Militao. And it's Carvajal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in a good position here. And this is Dembele! And we're done. France pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
France absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.